Hello, welcome back to another stream, and today we're going to be reacting to. Oh, yeah, turn that off. Reacting to some videos on the internet. Oh, okay. Now you might see 3 tabs and be like, oh, that's it. No, 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 there's more. There's more. Don't you worry about that. No, not to worry. So we're gonna start off with this. Kid Shades with White Wieners. There's part two. Now I already watched part one, but I want to go over it. But I don't know if I'll react to this first. I'm not sure. I ain't sure yet. If that's what I want to do or not. Oh shit, I have my live stream playing for no reason. Okay, so let's start. Actually, let's just start with oh, actually, how the internet destroyed Generation Alpha, and then after that we'll go to disturbing things. All right, how the internet destroyed Generation Alpha. What generation is that again? It's probably the one under me. I know I'm Gen Z. I think Gen Alpha is after me. No, I mean before me. I don't pay attention to all this nonsense, bro. Who cares? Who gives a damn?
All those touchscreens doing all those growing little brains.
All she wants for the holidays is, well, not toys, but skincare products.
All I wanted this year was skincare and makeup.
2013 forward is Gen Alpha. The first thing that comes to mind when Gen Alpha is Skibidi Toilet. Because there's the type of people who find that hilarious, and the fact that it's just like there's all this garbage on the internet, and that's what they're consuming, bro. So, the internet's not meant for anything. In my opinion, you should not have full access to the internet until I'd say the age of like 11 or 12, because before then you're gonna get absolutely fucked, ravaged. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. Like, you're gonna be absolutely ravaged in the head. You're gonna hear all this information you don't need. You'll see videos that you shouldn't see. It's just gonna happen.
11-year-old Olivia Clyde is obsessed with beauty products.
Like, yeah, like 11-year-olds
could not
now.
spell a single word correctly on this list. Eighth could not spell a.
Okay, so Discovery. He put I have no. Expect regular regular. Okay, this is so bad. Memorize Morbilis. What are we doing, dude? How old is this person, bro? Like, what? Unique. Let's see what they put for unique. Uneck. Oh, yeah, Uneck. Wow, great spelling, guys. If this actually happened, I'm embarrassed for it, bro. This is the worst spelling I've ever seen. Recognize. Reckiness. No, Recknees. No, there's no O in there, you idiot. Alright, enough. Skibidi Toilet's supposed to be made for jokes, like, not, children shouldn't watch it, so their parents' fault for making them watch that. Yeah, that's the problem. I think the problem is we live in a time where, especially in America, you need to make so much money. Especially if you have a kid, like, you need to make a lot of money, and with, like, economy, inflation, basically, you're gonna have to work a lot more hours, and so you have less time to focus on your kids, which means that, yeah, your kids are probably doing things that you normally wouldn't want them to do, but you don't have time to enforce rules. So, and also I think there's a lot of bad parents as well, but obviously there's also good parents. But also with the internet, it's hard because I guarantee a lot of younger people have phones and go on the internet with unrestricted access, so it's hard to be like, hey, you have restricted access, because I remember when I was a kid, I wanted a phone when phones were still like new, like a new concept. Like, I remember when, like, around 4th, 3rd grade is when the phones started to become popular and used in schools, and I'd say that's when I was like, oh wow, I really want one. Everyone else had one except for me, and I didn't get one until like the end of 5th grade. And you know what? It's hard because you want to fit in, but you can't. And it's interesting. The internet has filth, but these parents are aware that parental control exists. Like, what are them? The Nintendo Switch has. Okay, yeah, so there is a lot of things do have parent control, but even then it's not great. Like, for example, YouTube Kids has had a history of having like really bad stuff on there, It's like, yeah, it's still not great. And also, a decently smart kid could easily get around some of those restrictions. I know how to get around restrictions too myself, just because it's pretty obvious. Millennials are the ones who can't teach because, well, I don't know what you're saying. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of bad parents out there, and but also with I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. That's all I'm gonna say. YouTube Kids has Skibbity Toilet, but it's YouTubers' fault for allowing that shit in. Skibbity Toilet is made for a mature audience. I can tell you that because there's a lot of description there. Oh, decapitation. I have no clue about Skibbity Toilet. I've never really seen it. I've just heard about it. So I thought it was just kid friendly, to be honest. I thought it was like supposed to be for like 9-year-olds. I have no clue. Alright, anyways, let's just go
A
on.
single word correctly on this list. 8th grade.
Generation Alpha.
Oh yeah, and there's also the issue of addiction. I forgot about that, bro. Dude, like, I know for a fact, for me at least, I'm completely addicted to technology. It doesn't matter if it's video games, I need to have technology in my day. Like, I don't need it, I shouldn't say that. But because I can function without it, but, like, it's a lot harder to just live a normal day with knowing I can't access it. You know, it's one of those things where it's, like, even for sleeping, like, I have a hard time falling asleep without watching at least one YouTube video before I go to sleep. It's just part of my routine. And with kids, if you allow them to access their iPads and stuff, and like access the internet, watch videos, they're gonna get addicted. And video games in particular is a huge issue. I know for me at least, when I was younger, it was always like an issue with video games because I always wanted to play video games, but my parents were always like, "Oh, go outside and stuff." And if there's a parent that doesn't do that, your kid is gonna be addicted to video games and not know how to like anything else the world. I'm not saying every kid's gonna get addicted to video games, or like the internet in general or electronics, but it's very, very possible. I don't know. It's a huge issue.
The supposed future leaders and current generation of our society. But with the way they're growing up, will they actually be the future generation to make an impact, or
You believe the smartest person alive after reading the spelling? I mean, yeah, I've heard stories apparently that like 7th graders are like not able to read at like the right level. I don't know if that's true, man. I mean, COVID did mess up everything. I feel like another thing to blame for like intelligence is in general is COVID, because ever since COVID we had AI come out. So like, what happened is we had a time period where we cheated our way through school. If you're in school, you cheated your way through school, right? For like a year or two. Depending on when your school like opened up, and then and after that you come back and then the AI comes out and then you can cheat with AI. It's like, okay, so we basically gotten from no cheating, well, minimal cheating compared to now, and to everyone's basically cheating and trying to get away with doing the minimal work, and we wonder why people can't do things. Like, it's just how it is. So I don't know how. I mean, AI is a huge problem. I'm gonna be honest. There's not much way to say it. I was fully fluent in English by 2nd grade. What the fuck did we do wrong in a society? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I also feel like a lot of things that, like for example, cursive. I know this is off topic, but bro, like cursive is something that you need for signatures. I still don't know how to do it, so I just kind of make my best attempt at signing stuff. So my signature is garbage. But hey, the thing about a signature is it's unique, right? It's supposed to, like, everyone writes it differently. So hey, mine's so trash it's like, hey, well, they can figure out who I am, right? But it's embarrassing because when I sign things in front of people, I'm like, wow, I look like an idiot. Like, I never learned cursive at school. Why didn't they teach us this? Because they thought, oh, well, it's not that important to teach anymore, and they removed it. I'm not even American or any country that speaks English. Yeah. You only use AI to make profile pictures like mine. Also, how practice makes perfect. So you have to keep on practicing. Practice tickets. So you do not need to get embarrassed. Well, I haven't practiced. I've never done it. That's the thing. I've never even attempted it. I do need to learn it though. But AI is a huge issue. Like the amount of people who just don't do essays, or they don't. Especially with math now, like there's so many websites and like AI, of course, and there's photo math. Like, I mean, at least for me, I got away with not failing math class junior years high school by just cheating most of the time. Otherwise, I would have failed for sure. And I hate saying that, but it's true. I probably should not have said that, but whatever. Reading cursive is only what matters. You can just write it printed. Yeah. I mean, yeah. No, I know how to read cursive. That's not the hard part. It's just the writing.
Or is Gen Alpha as doomed
Bro, I'm
as
only 38 seconds in. I've already turned this into like a 6-minute thing. Like, what the hell?
people say it is? Who are Generation Alpha? Gen Alpha, or people born between 2010 and 2025, is said to become the most populated generation in history, with
Why?
over 2.8 million kids born every week. They follow Gen Z
Whoa,
and
wow,
are
oh
the
my
children
God.
of the millennial generation. Although Gen Alpha is populating a large amount of society, why do other generations think there's no hope for this generation? With countless cases
Okay, well, first off, let's not. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to go there. It's so frustrating that AI has become so huge because I ask my classmates to help me for something and they just open AI website that fault. Yeah, that's one of the things I've noticed is also with AI. My problem with it is it's not always right, and if you don't know it's wrong, you're gonna learn wrong things. Like it's not fully like mastered, I guess you could say. Which oh shoot, is not good because if you're trying to learn math from AI, right? It's like you're not gonna always guarantee to get the right answers, the right steps. And yes, if you do correct it, it'll be like, oh, you're right. But right now, that's not good. That's not good at all. You should not rely on AI. You should always rely on Google. But the problem is now Google has AI in the top search. It always has AI too, and it's like, oh, this is so horrible. And I hate the argument of, oh, Google, you have to do your own research too, just like AI. It's like, yeah, but AI is supposed to be like, hey, this is accurate. Where Google, you know, you have to like check multiple sources, right? I don't know. It just, I don't trust AI. I don't use it. I've never used it for schoolwork ever because it's just not worth it in my opinion. And you don't know where this internet, the information's coming from. There's a mini quiz at the end of the work, and the only one I didn't know, I asked AI, and I only got that one wrong. Oh wow, dang. Okay. It's bad. I don't know. Yeah, so I would just recommend don't use AI. Try to learn stuff. I understand, being in a situation where you don't want to do work, so you just try to like cheat your way through, but yeah, especially classes like math where you progress off what you learned in the past, don't do it. It's not worth it. Like I've learned from my mistakes in math. Like I just suck at math because I try to cheese it and it doesn't work like that. You gotta actually learn it. Now other things like science, it depends on what you're doing, but that's what my lesson is. For Halloween, you should play a game called The Alternate Watch, and you can download it for free off of Itch Diode. It's a fun, realistic horror game. Of course, you want me to play a horror game? Okay. I hate horror games with a passion, man. Yeah, they're so scary. Does nobody remember Wally? Yeah, Wally, but Wally's an extreme case. Like, it's more, yeah, well, that was an extreme case. Like, that is not happening to us anytime soon, but, I mean, yeah, AI was, well, the whole thing about the movie is like, AI was, taking over everyone's life, basically, and it was programmed to only deal with, like, non-human emotions, so when human emotions got into play, like, oh, freedom, we can do more, it's like the AI didn't understand it, which probably wouldn't happen, because, let's be honest, if we ever got to that point, AI would be, built up enough to know human emotion well enough. Nobody will ever remember that Dwayne Johnson was a wrestler. I don't know. I don't really know.
of kids acting out in public, lashing out, and behaving erratically, many believe the Gen Alpha is already ruined. You see babies and toddlers often throwing temper tantrums the second their smart devices are taken up.
Yeah, because they're addicted. See, this is the problem. What we're doing, I've seen it too, where, like, if anything happens where it's like they're waiting for something and they have a kid with them, oh, here's an iPad, you can go watch videos. And they're like, you're giving it to 1-year-olds and 2-year-olds. Like, that's how you develop addiction. When you put something in front of their face at that young of an age, they're gonna be addicted to it. Like, you need to, like, moderate it. Yeah, kids will think G-Man from Half-Life 2 actually comes from Skippy Toilet. I have no clue what that means at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
away. And teachers are begging parents to do something because their kids barely scrape by in school. Time and time again, we hear about just how doomed Gen Alpha is. But where are these horror stories coming from? And what makes Gen Alpha so different from all the generations before them? The short answer, the internet. The rise of iPad kids. When you think of a kid in today's day and age, how do you picture them? Most of you probably had an image of a kid with an iPad in their hands, right? That's because Gen Alpha is not only the youngest generation, but also the most technologically dependent one. Generation Alpha was...
Yeah, it's a problem. No, I do think Gen Z also has that issue too, but, yeah, no, Gen Alpha definitely has the worst issue, because with Gen Z, a lot of Gen Z was born before, well, at least, not everyone, but at least for me, like, I was born before, you know, iPads and phones were, like, really relevant. Like, they were, I think, iPhone was around, but it was, like, the first one. Like, as a kid, I still had a landline phone, you know? Like, I had a house phone, a no mobile number, that type of stuff, you know? So, if I wanted to have, like, I remember when I was just, like, first grade, if I wanted to talk to someone, I had to go to their house or call them on our phone, right? Like, dial their number, and, you know, like, I remember doing that. But, you know, now it's like, so I still lived in a time where I wasn't fully addicted. I'm addicted now, but, you know, it's not going to be as bad, I guess. I don't know. Like, and, you know, the thing about Gen Alpha is they lived in a time now where they were born in a period of time where technology was super relevant already. You want to become caveman World War II leader without the killing. What does that mean?
Raised by screens, whether by TV, a computer, or the infamous iPad. With almost 80% of kids owning an iPad or another version of a tablet, you can't deny the nickname that many call this generation, iPad kids.
This is what happens when mom and dad take away an iPad from 2-year-old Ashlyn Brooks.
Since their creation, iPads have been used as a tool for parents who are simply too busy with work. Technology has proven to be a hassle-free way of keeping...
Yeah, no, that's disturbing, bro. You don't go out to eat and put your kid with, like, learn, if you're going out to eat at a sit-down restaurant, you need to learn to teach your kids to wait. Like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, I wait patiently the whole time. No, but I don't sit on my phone the whole time either. It's not like I do wait and I have conversations. I'm not gonna like, oh, pull out my phone, just stand there. I remember I went to Raising Cane's like a year or two ago, and every single person I saw was on their phone except for me and my dad when I went there, and it was crazy to me because I sat there and said, wow, there's no interactions. Everyone's just sitting there on their phone. I'm not even making that up like that. Everyone was looking at their phone while eating, and I sat there and said, like, where's the interaction? Like, no one's gonna try to make, you know, no one's gonna talk to each other. Everyone's just gonna be stuck in their own bubble. It's ridiculous. What was your order? I don't remember. I didn't really like Raising Cane's that much. I got probably the generic meal. Why are the parents laughing in the first place? I don't know. My little cousin literally puts his phone on the table with headphones on, watching hentai. What the? Bro, what? Watching hentai, bro? Oh my. While eating with the family. I wish I was a kid joking, bro. What the hell? Bro, that's way weird. If you watch hentai, you're weird, bro. Like, seriously. You're watching animated people do something. Also, if I was gonna watch that stuff, like, if you're animating a show, right? Make a story at bare minimum, bro. Like, the stories are always stupid. Like, oh, I remember the first one I saw, it's the only one I saw, stupid. It was basically like, oh, this guy just went in the girls' locker room, a bunch of accidents happened, and now they all have their clothes off. It's like, what the, like, it's like, what the hell? I mean, that's anime in general. They always try to, like, oh, you know, the girl slips and falls on the guy, and oh, look, the guy's thing is, oh, right near the, you know, it's like, what are we doing? Teachers would try their hardest to entertain the class, but all the kids are uninterested. are on their phone. Yeah, I mean that is a huge issue. I mean, I've noticed that it depends on the teacher, but most teachers, if they're lenient with like, hey, you can have your phone in class. Usually, what happens is, everyone's just got their AirPods in on their phone. I do the same thing. I'm not gonna lie because, I'm not interested in learning boring stuff. And I'm not gonna lie. I also do the thing where I play games while in class. Like I'll play Bloons 6 or Clash of Clans. Okay, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm part of the problem. I mean, I'd rather do that than stupid listen to a boring thing. Which, yeah. But yeah, if it's a trash teacher who just rambles, I'm definitely just gonna not pay attention at all and watch YouTube or something. But yeah, they're not relevant.
Kids occupied, whether at public places, social events, or just during the day-to-day. With iPads being an evolved version of parenting in the 20th century, screens are simply considered the new nanny. And although parents may benefit from relaxing after work, iPads could be doing more harm than good. It's gotten to a point where Gen Alpha is entirely reliant on their devices, growing a digital addiction that they cannot seem to stop. In 2012, a 3-year-old boy was kicked off an Alaskan Airlines flight from Seattle because of the extreme temper tantrum he threw after getting his iPad taken away. The kid had been playing with a tablet before takeoff, but when planes ascend, all devices were asked to be turned off, and this one iPad was no exception. But when flight attendants tried to get the kid to turn his tablet off, he started to wreak havoc. The child began a raging outburst, hitting his head against the roof of the plane and desperately begging for his tablet back.
Yep, that's addiction. That's literally addiction. It's equivalent to a drug addiction. Like, I mean, obviously some adult is not going to go that extreme, like hitting his head, but some people will. Like, if you're that addicted, you're going to, I mean, it's just how it is, like, dude. It's really sad because I have a feeling that in the future, sports is not going to be really relevant. Which I'm not someone who loves watching sports or anything. I'm just saying, like, sports is a great way to entertain yourself, and I don't play them that often. But when I do have fun. I will not lie. I love playing kickball or something, right? Or like, oh hey, go play some tennis. Or hey, that's pretty fun, So I feel like we'll get into a world where that's not really going to be a thing. Like, oh, you'll say, like, play basketball, and people will be like, I don't know how to shoot the ball. And they'll be like, 20 years old or something. I know what's worse than that. I heard on the news someone took a diarrhea in their parents. What? Someone took a diarrhea in their parents while trying to do the trying to go to the airport bathrooms, but it was... Oh, in their pants. Okay. Okay, I was confused. Just like, what the hell? Okay, so... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie. When I was like 3, bro, I was a huge poop issue. Like, bro, I remember so many... Like, I specifically remember I had to go to the bathroom so badly. And, I'd go to the bathroom and poop on the floor before I got to the toilet. Like, I'd always wait till the last second, and then I'd run to the bathroom and always mess up. I don't know why I'm sharing that, but hey, it's a true story.
Family tried to calm them down and buckle them in so that they could take off, but no one was able to control them. Things got so bad that the pilot had to turn the entire plane around on the runway. The boy and his entire family was escorted off the flight, causing them to miss their vacation to St. Martin Island. And this was over 10 years ago, at the start of the iPad Kids generation. Since then, Gen Alpha has grown more attached to their devices. Social media has become a part of their day-to-day routines, for better or for worse, and it's caused kids to become addicted to the internet. And the stay-at-home crisis that happened in 2020 only made things worse. Kids were locked indoors and were unable to get any sort of social interaction from other peers or teachers. Gen Alpha was treating technology like a full-time job, devoting 40 hours.
Well, okay, oh geez, 40 hours a week only? I'm not gonna lie, nowadays too, not always, but most days I spend more than 40 hours a week on technology. I'm not gonna lie. It's just how it is. But dude, during lockdown, it's not just Gen Alpha in their defense. Like, what do you expect? Like, oh yeah, everyone was just gonna sit around and talk to the same people every day. No, like, most people are gonna be using technology to entertain themselves, right? Like, that's just how it goes. So just to say, oh, Gen Alpha is spending 40 hours a week on their Xbox and their phones, you know, it's like, well, everyone did that. Like, every single generation probably did that to some extent. I don't know. What is the pie chart like? What percentage is your device in use on phones? Well, I don't know. I somehow, I have no clue how. I use about like 4 to 6 hours every day on my phone. And frankly, I have no clue how, because like today, I maybe opened my phone a couple times and like, I guess I watched like max like 30 minutes of a video and messaged a couple people. And that's it. Like, I don't know how I have 6 hours. I have no clue, but my iPad, I mean my stupid computer, that's a whole different issue. Not gonna lie, I'm probably addicted. Not gonna lie, like that's basically my whole life outside of anything important. Like, oh, you know, school, why not? You know, I watch streams instead of YouTube videos. Yeah, I've never been one to streams. Frankly, because they're long and they're not edited. Like I don't know. I feel like it's hard to just watch slow content. Like I could watch this, but I just realized, why are half the Gen Alpha slings related to relationships and sex? There's like 9. Yeah, I don't know. I think, yeah, dude, I think one of the problems is the image of like getting a girl, for guys at least, is shoved down your throat. Like just completely. Like the internet just shoves it down your throat. You gotta get a good-looking girl. You gotta get a good-looking girl. It's like, to me at least, I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna listen to that, because frankly, I'd rather get you know, someone who's wifey material than stupid, oh, a hoe. Like, you know, it's just, I know people who literally say, oh, I just want hoes. It's like, bro, you're just, no. You may look cool in a couple pictures, and you may have, you know, good sex, but, oh, that's not gonna last that long. It's like, oh, well, you just wasted your time then. What was the point? That's a whole different conversation. I'm not gonna go deeper into that, okay?
Hours a week to using it. With social media being accessible to anyone, internet usage was at an all-time high. They couldn't go out to play because of restrictions, so the only way
Pause
they could
show
get
us
any
now.
form of contact with the outside world was through their devices. Gen Alpha was going through critical development phases during
Oh, well,
the stay-at-home.
yeah, that is true, though. They are going through, like, huge brain development. Ooh, yeah, wait a second, I just realized, so it's kind of bad. But, I mean, what are you supposed to do, though? That's the problem. It's like, you could let them play with toys, but they're gonna get, you know, you can't have them play with toys every day for, like, 12 to 16 hours, you know? That's unrealistic. You can't have a 3-year-old playing with toys constantly, you know? Measurement to, like, gooning, edging. Oh, yeah, gooning, edging, oh, yeah, joking. Munting? Oh god, I forgot about that. No, don't bring that word up, bro. Half those don't even make sense, and they're all related to touching yourself or other. Yeah, they're related to some sort of sexual thing, bro. Oh yeah, munting's horrible, bro. Munting's bad. I don't even remember what joking is. Yeah, no, I just realized, yeah, there's a lot of terms for like weird stuff that's very specific, and it's just common to say. It's like, okay.
Crisis. The online world became their new reality because it was all they knew. Considering the sort of horrible stuff that we have access to online, this is concerning. Technology usage on its own isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's the content that's being consumed that's the real perpetrator. Parents may think that they know what their kids are watching online, but sometimes things aren't what they seem, even in videos supposedly made for kids.
Yeah, like, okay, I've always tell the story, okay? I'm gonna tell the story every time. I used to watch Minecraft videos, innocent animations, right? And one day, like, I was like first, second grade, and, you know, one day, there was a video I clicked on. I didn't even know at the time, but basically it was, well, I'm trying to remember. It's kind of hard. It's foggy, but it's like something to do with like, Minecraft Steve was stripped down, but like they didn't like put on like, you know, the bad parts of the body. It's just like he had no clothes on. He saw a girl and they started making out, right? And I didn't understand at the time like that was weird. Like I think there was maybe sex in the animation. I don't remember, but like basically I remember my dad looked over. He's like, "What are you watching, bro? You shouldn't be watching that." I was confused because at the time I didn't understand what that was. But I was first grade, and that was what I was watching by accident. Like, all I was doing was watching Minecraft animations, and I got to that. Like, bro, what are we doing? Bro, jelking is trying to elongate your penis by almost ripping it off from stretching it. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I thought it was something else. Well, actually, I didn't think it was anything because I didn't know
Internet
what it
brain
was.
rot. You might have heard of the term brain rot. Popularized by social media, brain rot is the term that internet users have created to describe those lacking proper socialization and are obsessed with digital content to an unhealthy level.
Oh God, bro, Gen Alpha content's some of the most incoherent brain dead I've ever seen in my life, okay? Like, I can physically feel my brain cells frying every second I spend watching them.
Level 100 guy at Ice Spice Riz W Riz.
Yeah, this is exactly what the problem is. It's like, oh god, I hate the word "got" or whatever it is. Like, pisses me off when you say "Riz." Oh, get out of here, bro. It's not funny. Like, and these words that people say, oh my god, it pisses me off. Like, you sound like an idiot speaking. I've heard people who are like 14, 15, who you think like would outgrow it by then, like saying these dumb things, saying things like, oh, you know, Ohio Riz, and oh, look guys, it's Ohio got Rizzler. It's like, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, why is that a thing? It shouldn't be. It's stupid and pisses me off.
You've guy to be rizzing me in Ohio at 3 a.m.
When you think about brain rot, Gen Alpha tends to be the usual demographic that comes to mind. That's because the internet has been their primary means of interaction with the world since they were born. Brain rot content can also be identified by the constant usage of internet slang, overly bright colors, and attention-grabbing content that switches every few
Who
seconds.
watches
A
this,
key
bro?
example is popular kids media like Skibidi Toilet that seem to capitalize on Gen Alpha's decreasing attention span by overwhelming them with hyper-stimulating content. Skibidi Toilet
Yeah,
is a
what the
web
hell am
series
I
on
looking
YouTube
at,
that
bro?
features a variety of models from games like Gary's Mod and Counter-Strike
Oh, it's from
as they battle
games.
in a raging war. The two sides are singing human-headed toilets, which are called Skibidi Toilets, and humanoids who have human bodies but items as their heads, like cameras or TVs. The series was created by a man named Alexei Gerasimov. It first premiered on YouTube in February of 2023. Since the first episode was released, the channel had gained over 40.6 million subscribers and has over 15 billion views to date. Each episode
Jesus
features
Christ.
the Skibidi Toilets and other characters engaged in full-on conflicts, animated in the most obscure and dramatic ways. There's never a dull moment in the videos, which to Gen Alpha is the exciting part. On the surface level, this might just seem like out-of-the-box wacky content for kids, but the harsh reality of it is that Skibidi Toilet could be damaging to children, with a constant overstimulating content.
Okay, so I mean, we're really gonna. I mean, okay, now we're just being dumb. The problem is they're trying to use "got" as if they're its own word, and it's not even an expression of surprise. Everything has run away from what it was. That's the problem. All these words that had meaning, especially what was the word? Shoot. Oh, damn it. Oh, I don't remember. It means like people say it when you oh god damn it. It pisses me off when people say it too. Not mumbling, it's he's rambling? No, it's not that. Oh, yapping. Oh, yapping. Hate that word, bro. It lost all its meaning because literally all you have to do is like this video. I guarantee if someone was watching, like some random idiot would go click on it and be, yo, you're yapping, bro. Like it lost its meaning because if you have any conversation that's remotely deep or remotely off topic, it's like, oh, you're yapping. Like, oh my god, piss me off. It piss me off beyond belief. Like I just hate people say yap. They don't say it for the dumbest things. Like I just constantly hear, oh, you're just yapping, bro. And right now, I guarantee someone's gonna be like, you're yapping, bro. Well, guess what? I'm not. Like, I'm just trying to express how I feel about the word yap, and apparently that's yapping. Like, oh my god. Oh, you're yapping. Well, I know you're saying it as a joke, but like, if someone says it, and I like unironically, it's like, oh my god, it just lost all its meaning. What's another word that lost all its meaning, bro? I don't even know, to be honest. Like, I have no clue. There's probably a bunch of other examples of words that lost their meaning. It's the same as who. Oh my God, yeah, who asked this pisses me off because people just say it because, you know, oh, it's funny. Who asked, bro? But you know, like that pisses me off because it's literally like you try to say anything remotely informational, or remotely interesting, or remotely like just express yourself in general, and people say who you asked. It's like, bro, can I just express myself, bro? Like, is that illegal? And they're like, no, it's bad. Oh, stop. It's like, oh my God, idiots.
And kids get used to hyperactivity, making everything else feel mundane. This can cause irritability, a low attention span, and a lack of patience since kids are now so used to hyperstimulation. Parents have long since been concerned with whether or not Skibidi Toilet is appropriate for their kids to watch. And it even got to a point where Russian authorities had to get involved to investigate the show. A Moscow man concerned over Skibidi Toilet's detrimental effects on children asked the police to block the videos from the internet to prevent kids from watching it. This investigation has gotten mixed
this guy's
opinions so far.
this guy's got an L parent because he's hold on. Here it is. Oh, so basically, here's the issue. So this guy's an L parent because instead of fixing the problem himself, because he easily could by saying, hey, don't watch that, or monitor what they're watching. No, instead he goes, hey, government, can you fix this issue for me? Well, like, what are we doing? What? Like, no. That should not be necessary. At all. Like, it's not the government's job to fix your bad parenting skills at all. Like, come on.
With some claiming that getting the police involved over a kids series is ridiculous. Other parents also echoed the same concerns, believing that Skibidi Toilet may be doing more harm than good. While there's still no conclusive answer as to whether or not the series is negatively affecting children, this form of hyper-stimulating media has become a growing trend for Gen Alpha. Parents are becoming increasingly...
You know what another issue is? Because, you know, this whole generation, like these Gen Z and Gen Alpha have issues with, like, paying attention. I've noticed that a lot of shorts and TikToks love to just put, like, slime or, like, doing something. Like, half the screen is, like, doing something, the other half is, like, the actual content. Oh my God, it's so annoying. Like, oh, I hate it. I hate it because it's, like, not only is it a distraction, but to me, at least, it's, like... Dude, can you not take up the whole screen with what I want to watch? Not stupid make the half the screen, like, nonsense. Get the earwax drenched with water, so I'll get at you. Oh, I forgot I have water, by the way. Well, I just spilled. Okay. Irrelevant. I don't even know how that happened. Faking it to be alcoholic because you're 18, bro. I'm not trying to drink alcohol, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I've had like sips of stuff before and it never tastes good. It never did. And every single sip of beer I've ever had tastes like feces, bro. And I can only imagine how bad like something like vodka tastes based off what people say. Well, not only that, but it's like, dude, I'm not trying to... I always say this, what is the appeal to basically making your life better, but also make it so, like, you get rid of your problems for the temporary? Okay, that's cool, right? But it makes your brain function way worse. It causes you to black out potentially, forget everything that happened, and oh, most important, it damages your liver. So basically, you're temporarily making yourself happier for a major side effects that do not outweigh that. So to me, drinking alcohol is stupid because I'd rather just, you know, I'm not going to do it, but I'd say I'd rather, you know, pop a pill that doesn't have side effects like that, that does the same thing. Like, I don't want to lose the ability to remember what I did because, like, that's just horrible. Like, imagine going to a party and not remembering anything you did from the party before. Like, and also, people say, oh, I need alcohol to function and be more fun to be around. Sounds to me like you're a boring person, bro. Like, come on. If you need drugs or alcohol to be more fun at a party, you're just a boring person in general. Like, you need to fix your life. That might be an L take, but that's just my opinion on it.
worried that their kids are becoming like zombies because of this kind of content. Another popular kids show is CoComelon, which is usually targeted toward babies and younger children. CoComelon has become one of the most famous kids shows and has been a go-to entertainment source for parents to show their kids. But in recent months, the once favorable reputation of CoComelon has completely shifted because now parents are starting to discover a correlation between their kids' behavioral issues and the show. On December 26th, 2021, TikTok user It's Mama Bell posted a video that raised some serious concerns about CoComelon. The text on the video said that she had just switched from showing her kids CoComelon to a YouTuber called Miss Rachel, and that prior to switching, her children would just sit in front of the TV like zombies. In the comments, countless moms agreed with her, saying that Miss Rachel, who is a YouTuber who focuses on educational content, was much more beneficial for their kids. More and more parents realized that their kids were becoming addicted to CoComelon to the point where they wouldn't be able to move away from the screen, and they weren't learning anything from the show either. The show focused solely on keeping the children's attention with bright colors, repetitive songs, and fast jump cuts, all of which are tactics that the show uses to keep kids hooked.
Let's see how many seconds it takes for each one of these scenes to change. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
Okay, well, I mean, you kind of have to. I don't know. I mean, are we really just saying that? Like, it's not that serious, bro. I mean, most animations and stuff don't always stick to one thing unless they're trying to get to, like, it's, I don't know. You're not trying to make a slow-paced, like, thing. Like, that would be boring to watch for anyone. Like, I don't know. My little nephew watches his Mrs. Rachel, and I hate how she smiles, but CoComelon is more cancerous.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
This epidemic of overstimulation can be compared to the feeling that you get from substances, hence why CoComelon is so addictive to children. And it's not just random TikTokers that have said this. Actual childhood experts have chimed in, agreeing that CoComelon is too overstimulating for kids, which can lead to addiction. CoComelon watchers are usually between ages
1 second for every scene is not normal. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff, so frankly, I would never know if it's normal or not.
2 and 5, which are critical years when it comes to early childhood development. This is the time when kids are developing language, creativity, and social skills. And shows like CoComelon have possibly only made these tasks more difficult. And not to mention the disturbing influx of Elsagate content that's taken over all of the kid-friendly platforms. And I have a whole separate video of that you can watch. All of this inappropriate content not only has caused concern for Gen Alpha parents, but also for teachers as well. Because not only are kids becoming more addicted to screens, but they're also doing much worse in school. The dumber generation. It's a common theme in social media for people to say that Gen Alpha is considered.
Wait, so 2013, so they're, what, like the oldest Gen Alphas would be like, what, 11? So, I mean, we really don't know for sure if they're dumber, but, I mean, I can see it. Doesn't watch, does it say memes? Memes or cartoons, and also he obviously doesn't know. Okay, first off, yeah, I don't watch memes. I find them unfunny. They're trying to be relatable, and like, I just don't understand how it's funny. Cartoons, I used to watch like cartoon stuff and, you know, watch like shows, but that was like years ago, bro. Like, I haven't done that in years. Like, I don't know. So to me, it's like I don't know anything about it.
One of the dumber generations. The more kids become addicted to their screens, the harder it is for them to live a life away from it. That includes during school hours. It's as if kids are having a harder time paying attention, likely because the internet may be conditioning their brains to shorter content, hence a shorter attention span. Teachers around the world
I'm not gonna lie,
have gone
that's
viral on TikTok after sharing just how concerned they are about the educational development of their Gen Alpha students. They have said that students are now reading and writing at several grade levels behind, with a large majority of kids being unable to understand basic literacy, spelling, and grammar.
This 8th grade kid cannot.
Oh, dude, that kid. Oh! This guy we looked at earlier is in 8th grade. Damn, bro. That's horrible, bro. No, 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 no. That can't be real. Like, okay, so first off, we don't know if this is 100% true, but also, like, I'm sorry, but I gotta ask, like, are they special in some way? I just had to say that. The parents failed that kid. Well, it's also a school system in America. The school system's trash. If you go to public school, you basically can't fail. Like, you can. It's so hard. Like, unless you're like a really, really, really like, you don't show up to school at all ever, you basically are guaranteed passing, like, to the next class. And that's the problem. It's like you can literally make it all the way through high school by putting such little work in that you have the worst grades in the world. All you have to do is show up to school, like, somewhat consistently. You don't even have to show up. You could miss like 50% of the school days, and they'll claim like, oh, you can't do that. But if you do it, I mean, they're still gonna pass you. I've seen it happen. I've seen someone graduate high school who didn't show up for almost half the days. Right? And it's like, so what are we doing? What, like, can someone please explain why that's allowed? Why are we just allowing people to just pass? It's like they're trying not to. It seems to me like they're trying not to offend anyone. Like, oh, you're not putting the work in. It's all right. That's what it seems like. It's like we live in a time period where it's like, oh, participation is rewarded. You know, oh, you participated. Oh, good job. Like, it means nothing to graduate. Like, to me, it's like, I don't feel like I did much compared to what like, I don't know, like, well, I shouldn't say that. I don't know how to explain it, but there's a huge issue, alright? That's all I'm gonna say. There's someone who had over 200 absences, but they still passed forward of the higher grade, till 12 because, I don't know. I don't know what that's you're saying. I'll be honest. But yeah, it's not the okay. Yeah, it's not the person's. The bill that passed for the person to fail, but then moved it on to the next grade is at fault. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think that was George Bush, probably one of the George Bushes. I don't remember which one. Passed that, and it was the ooh, what was it called? I think it was George W. Bush, not so that was Bush Jr. Pretty sure. The No Child Left Behind or something. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, no, that was horrible. Like, ugh. And this is how we get things like this, because I guarantee this kid probably either A, is special, or he just never ever cared about work at all and never cared about school, and so now he got away to be in the 8th grade with this level of skills. Like, what are we doing? Like, how are we going to expect this generation to actually have motivation to work at all? I mean, if they can't even get through school, and there's a problem. We know, like, as from someone who's past high school now, you know that when you're in school, you can get away with so much. And I feel like the problem is my mindset now is, how much can I get away with when I'm at work? You know? How much can I get away with without being caught? Like, doing the bare minimum. That's not what the workplace wants. They want you to put your all in, right? But because of school, and you got away with putting the least amount of effort in, and it's okay, like, what are we expecting? Oh, so a workforce is going to be full of a bunch of people who are putting the bare minimum in, and nothing actually gets accomplished. They never mentioned that kids being special, it's a functioning kid that can adapt and learn. Well, he's choosing not to. That's the thing. I guarantee the parents either don't care or are too busy to care. Because very clearly, this kid is failing everything. Like, there's no question in my mind. So it's probably the kids just don't even care. I mean, the parents don't care enough at all, too.
Could not spell a single word correctly on his list. 8th grade.
TikTok user QBski is an elementary school teacher from Atlanta, Georgia, who took to TikTok to express his concern for the students in his class. He said that although he teaches a 7th grade class, many of his students are nowhere near that level of education.
That's
I
sad.
teach 7th grade, they are still performing on the 4th grade level. Ain't nobody talking about how they just keep moving, passing them on. I can put as many zeros in this grade book as I want to. They're gonna move that child to the 8th grade next year.
This
Yeah.
teacher even stated that some of the students in his class perform at kindergarten, 1st, 2nd,
Oh,
and 3rd grade levels, even though they're just 2 years away from entering high school. And he's not the only teacher that feels this way.
And I teach at one of the more affluent schools. When I tell you that these babies cannot read, they cannot write, and they cannot comprehend, I'm not being funny. I'm being dead serious.
When it comes to high school kids, it's not much better because the creator, Cool Nace, aka N, said that her 10th and 11th grade English students were only capable of performing at a 6th or 7th grade reading level despite being in their upper years of high school. And other sources
Jesus
continue
Christ.
to claim that Gen Alpha kids don't only have poor learning skills, they have poor behavior too. Young students misbehaving in the classroom has become the new norm, and when teachers like N try to discipline them properly, it doesn't work out.
My principal told me you can't do that in Georgia. They have completely taken discipline out of education.
Dude, okay, that's a whole different issue, dude. I feel like school systems are just getting ruined, more and more ruined, in America at least. Like, it's just getting worse and worse, and it's because they can't adapt to the modern day issues at all, and they're still stuck in the past ways, and it's just, there's a whole, I can go on, but, like, how are you, we should have gone back to the past where, like, you know, for example, you know, detentions and suspensions should be handed out much more frequently than they are currently. Like, they're not handed out. And you can argue, oh, but if someone gets suspended, right, which means that they're not going to be able to go to school, oh, how does that affect them? I mean, they literally don't have to go to school, and if they hate school that much, you know. But, I mean, obviously the parents will know, and if most parents will do something about this, so I just think we need to bring back suspensions. I have not heard of many people getting suspended. In fact, I barely heard of many detentions. I just feel like this there's not a lot of good, there's not enough proper, you know, what's the word, discipline. We have power to preach for a better school system, but we are not brave enough to do it. Well, I think the thing is I don't know. I mean, I always speak about it constantly, like, I just do, because I think it's stupid. Why is everybody so damn self-centered, always talking about respect to them, and not respect in general being... Yeah, I think that's our problem, is, you know, it's always being pushed, like, oh, you know, I've seen this all the time, like, you know, figure out what's good for you, always stand up for what's right for you, right? And so people take that the long way, and they start, you know, oh, if something doesn't go their way, they stand up for it. You know, oh, you know, today I'm having a bad day, and oh, I took a test and I failed. Oh, you know, that's an extreme example, but
especially in Georgia, you cannot use the grade book to implement any kind of discipline or any kind of enforcement with students. And that is going to be the ruin of our kids.
But it's not just attention disorders that are at fault here. The internet has also given Gen Alpha a golden ticket when it comes to cheating their way through school. ChatGPT. AI tools like ChatGPT can easily help kids finish their homework in seconds. The shift has reduced the emphasis on work ethic, along with valuable life skills like critical thinking and communication. Without these skills, Gen Alpha has become prone to all sorts of influences, because since they are so to only look
he's playing, I'm not gonna lie, I'm judging him, and I realized I do the exact same thing. I don't play Minecraft like that, but bro, I'll be playing Clash of Clans and have a video running the whole time. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've actually just realized how bad that is. Like, whoa, like, oh my god, I just realized, like, you know what's sad? Every time I play video games, I'm always thinking about, like, oh, I need entertainment in the background. Like, for example, I'll need to watch a video or listen to something, you know, listen to music or some, while I'm playing games by myself. Oh my, like, I'm part of, oh my god, oh Jesus Christ, I just realized how bad that is. Like, dude, I play games, and I don't get enough stimulation from it to the point where I need to listen to something else. Like, wow, that's bad. I'm not gonna lie, dude, I've done this. The fact that I've literally today played stupid Clash of Clans, which is a mobile game, and was scrolling through shorts at the same time is just depressing, bro. Having a video while playing is okay, but he's on TikTok, you have to randomly scroll every single post. Well, yeah, but I do that too. I do this sometimes. I don't know. But no, but it makes you realize, like, dude, when you do something that's supposed to be fun and you have to have something else on to make it even better, that's when you should realize, like, something's up. Like, something's wrong. If I'm playing a fun game and I have to, in almost every game, I'm always thinking about, okay, so this game is not, I need, like, something to hear. Like, I don't know. I have a Chrome extension where it scrolls shorts and it TikTok for me automatically when they end. Yes, I watch shorts on PC. Oh, that's weird. Not gonna lie, that's weird. But yeah, okay.
At the surface level, they take most of what they see on social media as the truth without researching for themselves and
well, yeah, most
questioning
people, okay,
everything
yeah, no,
they
but
see.
okay, let's be honest. Who the hell is gonna take the time to research every little thing they search, they find? Not many people. I mean, let's be honest, there's so much false information to the point where nowadays it's hard for me. Like, I don't even know if everything I learn is false information or not. Like, it's so hard. Like, for the average person, they're doing the same problem. They have the same exact problem. They get information, they trust it, and then they don't think about it twice. You love Instagram Reel comment section, bro? Yeah, those people are crazy, bro. Instagram's another breed, bro. Not gonna lie.
The online is immediately taken as a fact, which is detrimental to these young, impressionable kids. And companies are taking advantage of this. They're targeting a demographic that they shouldn't be. Kids. The gullible generation. Anywhere you go on the internet, you are destined to run into an advertisement, whether on the TikTok shop or just casually scrolling.
Dude, I was gonna talk about this earlier, but mobile games is a huge issue, bro. Every single mobile game has so many ads, and they're always trying to make you play another game. It's like, oh my god. It's like, I mean, if you're a kid and you constantly get ads about other games, you're gonna want them. And then they're gonna continuously do the same thing, and you're giving so much money out. It's like crazy. Oh my god, it's horrible.
On social media, marketing has evolved from billboards and newspapers to scrolling on your phone. Adults are able to understand what an organic piece of content is versus a paid promotion, but young kids are less perceptive of this. They use viral trends as guidelines for what they should or should not like, even if it's not meant for them.
As kids consume more online content, including advertising, they're being influenced to buy products that are just not made for them.
We see this happening all the time with Gen Alpha, especially due to the rising influence of TikTok.
Oh yeah, my sister has the same problem, bro. My sister, now she's like 14, 15, somewhere around there. She has a skincare routine. I'm like, what are you doing? I mean, to be fair, it's not that bad when you're that old, but like, to me, skincare routine should be like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I just feel like it's, I don't know. Like, the fact that a 9-year-old has a skin routine is ridiculous. Like, dude, you should not care about your skin that much at that age. But, you know, as stupid, all the girls are posting their skin routine. I mean, even guys. You see all these guys posting your hair care routine and their skin care routine and stuff. It's like, bro, it's just absurd. And it's all advertisements if you think about it. All the people who post their, you know, routines are almost always advertising the products. It's always the case. It's the whole thing. So it's like, if I was a kid and I saw a bunch of people, you know, advertising, hey, use this shampoo, I would be like, hey, Mom, can I get that shampoo? You know, it's not hard. I mean, and nowadays I don't even care about that because, frankly, my shampoo's good enough for me, so I'm not going to be like, oh, let me figure out what new shampoo I need. I mean, it works for me. It works for me.
TikTok, but they aren't alone. Millennials and older generations drive forward these trends and make them mainstream on social media. One product being the infamous Stanley Cup.
Yeah, Stanley Cup was stupid.
Excitement and tears of joy. This year's hottest status symbol and most coveted holiday gift is the Stanley Tumbler.
I'm not gonna lie. Wait. Is that... Am I stupid? Is that the cup that survived a car fire? I think that might be it. I don't know. Is it? I don't remember, but, you know what? I can search it up. Cup that survived a car fire. So it's the Stanley. Oh, that makes sense then. It all adds up. It won't survive a car fire directly, so it's not that impressive. Yeah, I feel like that could have been fake, but I don't know. So that's why it's popular. So to me, I didn't even know Stanley existed at all. Like I never knew until like way after this whole thing happened, where people love Stanley Cups. And the thing about it is, it's weird because I think the only reason why it was massive is because of the whole car fire thing, right? People bought it. They started talking about how great it is, right? And then word spread so quickly that, you know, it's like if you didn't have one, you looked at like, oh, you're weird. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I have no clue, to be honest. I'm not.
This tumbler cup has become the reason for multiple news headlines and heavy in-person lines as early as 4 a.m. And because it's so popular, people are willing to go to the ends of the earth to get one. Although this is the new craze, if you want to get your hands on one, it won't be cheap. The Stanley Tumbler will run you back around $45 USD, with limited edition cups costing even more than that. This cost is pretty hefty for a water bottle, and it's definitely not one that everyone can afford. But there are consequences if you can't pay for one.
Ohio mom Dana Motika went viral on TikTok, posting how her 9-year-old daughter was bullied for bringing a less expensive look-alike to school.
Dana had bought her daughter a $10 Stanley look-alike from Walmart as a gift for Christmas.
And that's another problem, bro. Like, for example, my phone, right? I get made fun of for having a phone. Where's my phone? Oh, well, here, let me, my phone's right here. I get made fun of for having this phone right here, right? Oh, it only has one camera. Oh, God. Golly. Oh, God. It's like, what, iPhone SE 3rd generation or something? It's not even that bad. Like, it really isn't that bad, but people make it out like it's the worst thing ever. Because you only have one camera, bro. You're not even close to up to date with the modern phone, bro. It's like, who cares, bro? Like, why are you making fun of me for having a phone that functions and works just like yours? It's just, oh, it takes slightly worse camera quality photos. Like, who cares, bro? Why is like, it's so dumb to me, bro. Your phone is smaller than 6 inches. Yeah, it's pretty small, but I don't care. Like, that sounds so bad out of context. I just don't care. That's the detail. Like, I don't. To me, if a phone functions, it's a good phone, bro. Like, I don't know why you need to have the best phone in the whole world. It's not that necessary. It's just a waste of money. Why do people value iPhones so much? They're so bad in every single way. Are they? I don't know. I find my iPhone's pretty good, but I don't know. I haven't had any other type of phone besides an iPhone, so I wouldn't really know. iPhones and Androids are great in their own way. A phone is a phone, so they should not be arguments about them. Well, the brand wars has always been an issue. Xbox, PlayStation, iPhone, Android. I mean, it's because, oh, well, one technically is better than the other. It's like, I get it. Like, when you have loyalty to your brand, you're going to want to fight for them. Like, you feel like, but like, let's think about it. You're fighting for a company that makes so much money off of idiots like you. Like, good job. You're just giving them more money. Good job. I mean, I don't know. I guarantee most people who've owned, you know, an iPhone probably have never had an Android. There are people who have, of course, owned both, but, you know, I don't know. Well, I know for a fact, like, Xbox, PlayStation, it's like, it's obvious which one's better, so it makes sense. I don't even know why there's a war. It's like, PlayStation's automatically just better. Oh, but that ruffles up some feathers. Yeah, sure, the Xbox back in the days was better, but, you know, nowadays, PlayStation is just better. Anyways. Hello.
Brought the cup to school after Christmas break, only to come home upset because kids in school were bullying her. The sole
Xbox is better, though. PlayStation fell off, in your opinion. What? Bro, how? Xbox literally performs worse. Like, it literally performs games worse. I've always been a PlayStation fanboy, I'm not gonna lie. But I do understand why people like the Xbox 360. Xbox One, it was pretty decent, but you know, I don't even know what generation Xbox they are anymore. I just hear how bad they are. You like the controller. I've always found Xbox controllers stupid. Like, why? Like, okay, so look at this. You see this? Just wait for me to show off the thing. Come on, show. You see how there's the things are like next to each other on the same level? The Xbox controller puts one like, just like, okay, hold on. We'll put one like over here, like this one right here. We'll put it over here. It's like, what are we doing? Oh wait, I actually pointed to the wrong one. Maybe I don't know. That's not the point. Imagine not having a PS5. You're poor. Buddy, why would I get a PS5? I have a Wii U, bro. I don't even have a Nintendo Switch, bro. Like, bro. Sorry, but I ain't trying to. Do I remember you? Oh yeah, I do, small brain. I'll remember you. Don't worry about that. Fuck Nintendo Switch. I would say that's pretty popular, but like I've never, you know, when you have a PC, it's like why spend money on stuff that, you know, doesn't actually. Like I'm not gonna be on the PS5 enough, and no one in my family is either to be like worth it. So to me, it's like a PS5 is stupid. It's a financially bad decision. Apple makes actually anything Apple makes actually the only good thing product. The only good product is they make the iPad, and I use it because I don't know what that said. I don't know. I have no tablets, but if they did, I'd buy. I don't know, man. I have a PS5 that I did not want because I knew I would never get to play it, but both sides of my family are constantly at war for no reason. I don't know. I mean, I think another thing to talk about when it comes to Xbox and PlayStation is why does Xbox not really have any exclusives? And PlayStation's slowly losing their exclusives as well. And I'm not saying that's a huge factor, but it is somewhat of a factor. I mean, you had Spider-Man 2, God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. Well, it's not exclusive anymore. That's the problem. A lot of them are going to PC, and that's annoying. It's like, okay, bro. Like, when you look at Xbox, I can't even name a single exclusive that's actually relevant remotely. Play the video and stop yapping. It's fine.
Reason, because her Stanley Cup was fake. Over the break, multiple girls in her grade had gotten real Stanley Cups as presents, and they were quick to call out Dana's daughter for her dupe. They said that hers was not as cool and made fun of her because of it. To us, it might seem wild that a young girl is being bullied over not having an expensive water bottle, but for Gen Alpha, this is their new reality. Gen Alpha has become possibly one of the most materialistic generations ever.
Yeah, I wonder why. Because the internet feeds us the idea that being rich is important. I mean, literally, like, constantly being fed the idea that being rich is the only thing that matters. And also, as a guy, it's like, oh, you know, also getting good girls too, a high priority, right? That's literally all it's fed to you, constantly. It's to the point where now I, myself, wish to be rich. It's like, well, you asked me years ago, and I would have said nothing about it, because I would not have cared. But nowadays, it's like, oh, it's fed and shoved down your throat that being rich is the best lifestyle. It's the best way to live, bro. It's like, oh, wow, I really want to live that. And it's like, okay, well, then you realize, well, you know, you have to put in the hard work and dedication to actually get there. And if you, it also comes with downsides, like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of your money just goes away from taxes and whatnot, which depends on how you feel about that, but you know. Microsoft bought Minecraft, so that's impressive, but they ruined the game. That's hard to say. That's hard to say, man. That's hard to say. Did they ruin it? Ooh, that's hard. That is hard. Because they did release some great updates, but they've also released a lot of duds in the last couple of years. Like, in my opinion, the last good update was another update. Hey, before you diss me, bro, Actually, ooh, wait a second, I forgot. There was, so I don't even play Minecraft enough to even know, like, the updates anymore, so it's like, I don't even know, but, the one that added the, thing that allows you to change your armor pattern, that was a good update. Some semi-useless, but it was good enough. But everything else is bad. Xbox is going to have a Silksong on Game Pass, so I currently think they are going to be the superior one for some time. Oh, yeah, when is Silksong coming off, bro? Like, that depends if Silksong even comes out, bro. I've been waiting for, like, all this time, bro. It's not even coming out, bro. It's been years. Minecraft is only recently getting decent, and it's not because of the mob vote, but for everything else. Dude, no, the mob vote is the worst part. I think the mob vote was the dumbest idea because they come out with these cool ideas for mobs. Well, not always the coolest ideas, but pretty decent ideas in the past. And then they say, oh, we're going to only add one. Like, bro, you spend like 6 months or more on an update, and you can only code in one mob? Excuse me? Like, what are we doing? Explain to me why you can't add the other mobs. Like, you already have the ideas out, so that's already, like, a hard part done. Like, yeah, sure, it might be hard to actually code it, but you already have the ideas down. If you have the ideas, that's the hard part, coming up with the ideas. Like, seriously, what are we doing? What about their dev team? Yeah, it takes them 6 months up to or to a year to release an update, and the updates are never actually like that big in content. And I'm not saying Minecraft needs updates because frankly I don't think it does. I mean, it could definitely be a good game without updates. But like when you're updating the game and you know you're expecting great things and you get like mediocrity, it makes you sit there and go, what like what's the point of being excited for an update? Did you see the April Fool's update? I don't pay attention to that. I mean, they do put. Oh, I forgot. They put a lot of details into April Fool's for some reason. Like the absurd amount of effort into April Fool's every year. It's like, what the heck are you doing? Anyways.
With so much advertising being shown at their young eyes, these kids feel the need to buy everything they see or face the fear of not fitting in. And it's not just Stanley Cups that have proven this. Earlier this year, the beauty retailer Sephora made headlines after multiple story times about Sephora 10-year-olds went viral on TikTok.
Oh, hell no.
Viral clips have been going around of kids going in Sephora making a big mess.
During this trend, dozens of people flooded the TikTok For You page with their own personal horror stories with Generation Alpha shoppers at the makeup store. They complained that the kids were rude and had no respect for anyone or anything in the store.
I'm in Sephora right now, and I'm going to count how many 10-year-olds I see. 1, 2, 3. Currently walking past a 10-year-old getting her eyebrows done. 4, 5,
Hell no.
6. There's a whole group of them over here.
Kids as young as 4 were
Bruh.
shopping in the aisles of Sephora for expensive beauty products that they clearly did not.
What is Sephora? Bro, the only reason why I know it exists is because my sister, but it's basically like a makeup place that's extremely popular. And again, I wouldn't even know it existed because the only reason why is because my sister loves it. And I'm like, okay. But yeah, it's huge. It's a big deal for girls, apparently.
The reason behind it, the internet.
All she wants for the holidays is, well, not toys, but skincare products.
All I wanted this year was skincare and makeup.
Social media has become Gen Alpha's go-to guide for how to live their life. Whatever they see influencers do, they want to do. Whatever they see influencers buy, they want to buy.
Bro, you should not be in videos if you're like looking like that, bro. You have missing teeth, bro. Bro, you're like 5 years old, bro. You should not be making videos, bro. We're Gen Alpha influencers. Who are you influencing, bro? Oh my god. If they have a following, sorry, but I don't believe they have a following. There's no way. There's no way. I hate to say it, but like I'm trying to be a hater, bro. Because why does a 5-year-old? Why are they making videos, bro? You do not need to access the internet and all their stupid haters and stuff. Like, no, a 5-year-old should not.
influencers do, they want to do. Whatever they see influencers buy, they want to buy. With every beauty influencer on platforms like TikTok and Instagram becoming obsessed with skincare, it was only natural for Gen Alpha kids to follow in their footsteps. But this can be a red flag, especially for parents, as social media sets a bad example for young girls. The Sephora Kids trend is a prime example. These young girls do not need to be spending hundreds of dollars on beauty products that are targeted at adults. These products have chemicals and ingredients that can be harmful to kids, especially the ones that have gone viral online. Drunk Elephant is the name on every Gen Alpha's tongue. Originally a skincare brand meant for millennials, now a larger portion of Drunk Elephant's consumer base consists of beauty-obsessed kids, with products priced from $20 to upwards of...
You look like Minecraft Steve, brother, who has Drown syndrome. He can't be talking. What? Hate anything beauty related whatsoever. What's the hate for being yourself? No, it's not always that. I think a lot of people use beauty things just to make themselves look even better. I don't think everyone hates themselves. Like, they're not like, oh, I hate how I look. I mean, I guarantee there's people who also hate how they look, but, you know, they're just trying to make themselves look even better for the guys or girls, depending what they like, right? What's Drunk Elephant? I have no freaking clue, bro. You can make longer streams during the summer. Can I? Well, I'm beginning a job soon, so I don't know. I'll see. Right now, the reason why I've been streaming inconsistently, by the way, if you're wondering, is because you know, I'm a basement dweller. I'm in the basement. That's where my setup is, and it's actually being worked on right now. So the problem is right now, currently, streaming is hard because I basically constantly have to worry about, like, new problems. Like, oh, you know, I have to move my computer out of the basement, whatnot. You know, yeah, I'm just saying it just to, you know, okay, whatever. The problem is I have only ever seen 2 people look pretty in makeup, and almost everybody looks better without it. I disagree. I think some people... I think the problem is a lot of guys, they look at people and they think, oh, that girl has no makeup, when they actually do have some. It might not even be a lot, but you'd be surprised how a lot of people who look like they don't have any do have some. So saying that is, I don't know. I would say when it's overdone, like when you have like long lashes that are like over half an inch, it's like, okay, you look stupid, bro, in my opinion. Long lashes, no, what's the appeal? I have no clue. I have no clue. Anyways.
Of over $100, this is definitely not...
People with long nails? Oh my god, that's also horrible, bro. Who thought it was a great idea to have long nails? Like, they just look so unappealing, in my opinion, but, you know. Girls obsess over them. Oh, I just got my nails done, look! Look what colors they are! Oh, just imagine this purple. It's purple! It's purple, bro! Look, it's this high! When I try to type my stupid messages, I have to boop 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 boop! Okay, but like, what are we doing? You hate eyeliner? Like, what is even the point? Location? I have no clue what eyeliner is. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what eyeliner is. The most emotion that I've seen Haw perform. That's crazy.
Not a brand that most kids can afford to buy, at least without the help of their parents. But is this really something that parents want to be getting for their kids? Many of these Drunk Elephant products contain ingredients like peptides, acids, and retinol, which can all be damaging to youthful skin. Retinol is a form of vitamin A that's known for its anti-aging effects, with higher concentrations being used to fight wrinkles. These kinds of high concentrations...
Yeah, okay, so this is what I'm saying. Like, bro, why do we need to fight wrinkles at the age of 11, bro? What do we... Oh yeah, I'm worried about aging, bro. Worry about making money. You can't even worry about that. That's how young you are. You don't even have to worry about making money. Don't have to worry about having a job. I mean, if you're worrying about like driving a car and having a job, then it's different. But you're not even at that point. So why are you worrying about your stupid wrinkles that you don't have? Like, no. No.
Found in beauty products and are definitely not meant for young girls. But it's not only physical health concerns the parents are having about this growing obsession with skincare and makeup. It's also the mental effects too.
Social media is doing this, and This could be setting up a lot of young girls with issues that'll follow them well into adulthood.
Young girls are constantly being overwhelmed with societal beauty standards and ever-changing trends in fashion and beauty. And for Gen Alpha, this pressure has only increased with the influx of social media.
By the way, dude, it's a 23-minute video, and I'm pretty sure... Let me look. Bro, I've been at this video for over an hour. What the hell? Bro, it's an hour 19 minutes in, and the video's... I've only been 19 minutes into the video, bro. That's it. So I've spent over an hour yapping. Like, this is crazy, bro. Like, how did that happen, bro? I've never spent this long on a video. Like, there's just so much to talk about, though, because, like, it's a huge issue, bro. Eyeliner is used to draw triangles on the corner of your eyes. Are you serious? Oh, I did not know that. But hearing their fingernails tapping on their phone screen is unnerving. I'm not reading that. I don't know why I struggle to read. Like I see the words, but they're not like. I don't have. What was that? Was it like dyslexia or whatever? I forgot. Whatever the thing is. No, I can like read well, but like I'm reading off a phone screen that's tiny because you saw my phone. It's tiny, and so it's hard for me to read these words because they're so tiny. So it's like I'm struggling completely. Like I don't know.
Look up to influencers more than they do their own parents. But is this influence positive or negative? I'm addicted. Gen Alpha is social media obsessed. It's said that by the age of 1, the average Gen Alpha kid already has over 100 pictures of them posted on social media. Almost.
Oh. Okay, for some reason I thought they were posting their picture. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of the parents' fault though. And honestly, it makes sense. Like, bro, when you have a baby and it's adorable, like, what do you expect? Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna post it. Like, no. People are gonna post their babies, bro. And don't make that weird. I'm not, like, saying, oh, babies are beautiful because I'm a pedophile. I'm just saying, when you see a baby, you're like, oh, wow, so cute. Right? Like, oh, look at his little eyes looking at me. Like, oh, it's so cool. Like, if I had a baby, bro, I'd be like, wow, that's amazing, right? Well, it just, when I think about it, I'm like, wow, if I have a baby, it's not my baby technically, but
an alpha kid is...
There's literally a pic of me a day 1 after my birth on my Insta. Like, what? On your Instagram? How did that? Well, you did that then, bro. What are you talking about? My mom does not that, but she never overdoes that. She isn't popular. Well, 100 photos and stuff posted on social media is crazy though.
Is on social media. It's their main form of communication with their friends and where they get the latest news. But their social media screen time is often unregulated by parents, so there's no telling what these Gen Alpha kids are watching on their devices. And that's the scary part. Although most social media platforms have age restrictions or content.
Okay, so here's the problem with age. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, like, all you have to do is click no. There's no verification remotely. And let's be honest, now this applies to the United States again, because that's where I live, but if you're 18 years or older, you almost always, for anything in real life, you need an ID. I have an ID myself, right? Where is it? Oh, it's upstairs. I have an ID, right? Because, you know, you gotta verify somehow you're 18. So when you say, are you 18 years or older plus, why are they not making you show your ID? Like, I know it's inconvenient, but if you really wanted to be safe about it and make sure no one does it, like, bro, because all it is enter your birthday, and you could just easily put a fake birthday, and they're never going to verify it, because why would they waste their time verifying hundreds of thousands of accounts? They would have to spend hours and hours and hours and hours of time on something. Like, it's ridiculous.
Guidelines, kids can easily bypass them just by lying about their age. And regardless if the platform is meant for younger audiences, anyone can break the rules by posting inappropriate content anyway. TikTok, the most popular platform for Gen Alpha, is a mishmash of all different sorts of content. The For You page throws a bunch of different videos together in an endless scroll, showing users the type of content that they like, as well as new content that they've never seen before. One of the most common trends that you can find on social media is thirst trap.
Oh my god.
This form of content is meant to attract attention from viewers, usually in the form of posing, dancing, or acting seductively. Although the nature of this content is meant for a much...
I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, okay, hold on. Let's see what they.
dancing, or
I
acting
want to see if
stand-up.
I get trapped.
Although
like she's ugly. I'm just gonna say that unappealing, bro.
nature of this content is meant for a much older audience, there's a ton of kids participating in these trends without realizing its implications. It's become more and more common to see a Gen Alpha kid dressed up in revealing clothing making thirst trap content, which in itself is already unsettling. But not to mention, there's no telling who's watching or saving this content online, which can leave them vulnerable to a certain audience.
Yeah, so here's the issue, bro. I hate when people do this. It's like an OnlyFans girl, right? Like, they purposely post photos or post videos, you know, like, showing themselves off, and then they get sad when, like, they find out some guy's, like, beating their meat to them. They're like, oh, ew, why would you ever do that? It's like, what? So, like, I hate the feeling I get when guys look at me and they look at me sexually. It's like, bro, you trapped yourself in there, you idiot. Like, I find it idiotic when people do things and they don't at all see the obvious consequences are gonna happen. It's like, are we stupid here? Like, is your brain malfunctioned?
That may have other intentions. With the influx of OF promotions, adult content is becoming more accessible. With social media heavily influencing young people, it's become difficult for them to see the importance of real relationships. 1 in 4 children go outside to play nowadays, missing crucial social interactions. Most of Gen Alpha spends their time indoors consuming media meant for adults. The severe dopamine addictions from internet platforms like TikTok have resulted in negative effects.
I'm not gonna lie, that's because of a bunch of L parents, though. And also, I forgot, another issue about having kids on the internet is predators. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty easy for a predator to blend in, especially in like some like Roblox, bro. Oh, it's over. It's over. Like, I forgot about that issue, but that's a whole nother issue, bro. Like, ugh. Oh, God.
On younger generations, as simple as enjoying their day-to-day life. Kids no longer have the patience for anything because they're so used to the instant gratification that social media provides them. Kids can't do simple, everyday tasks like brushing their teeth, eating food, or using the restroom without the constant stimulation of a screen. Gen Alpha becomes impatient and frustrated at the drop.
I'm not gonna lie, though. Gen Alpha has this problem, but a lot of other generations do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for example, I'm not saying, like, if I have to go to the bathroom and go poop, like, I'm gonna be on my phone. When, you know, and I know other people do that who are older than me, come on. When I go eat, not always, but sometimes, well, most of the times, if I'm eating alone, I'm putting on a video. Like, yeah, I mean, kinda. It's just a thing. Don't forget about the LGBTQ community. What about it? Curious what you're gonna say about that. You use what? I don't know what that one is, and I don't want to say because I feel like it's something bad, but I don't know.
Drop of a hat, with even the smallest inconveniences getting blown out of proportion, turning into full tantrums or breakdowns. With most of their learning coming from the internet, they're being exposed to horrible behavior from those entitled influencers that they see online.
And when you look at the biggest influencers now who've flown their opulent lifestyles, endorse things like OnlyFans.
I forgot about Neon.
Now the question is Generation
Let's be honest, how did Neon get the ability to have all those girls next to him? I have no clue, bro. What? I'm not medically allowed to wipe your ass. Well, yeah, you said this before.
Alpha really.
It can teach the kids wrongful stuff, and there are teachers that teach pride stuff to kids, but they're supposed to teach them actual stuff like, hey, sure, man. Oh, okay, yeah, so, in my opinion, you know, it's important to teach about the history of where we've gone in, like, you know, up to this point. If you're teaching history, though, it's important to talk about the modern day, but I would say just don't, you know, let your opinions become facts in a classroom. That's the number one thing you shouldn't do. So, like, I mean, it depends on the age, too. I think the conversation about, like, LGBTQ should be had, like, 8th grade or above. Because up to that point, you know, I feel like most people are not developed enough or understanding enough of that concept. But once you get to high school, I frankly think it's okay to talk about it. Just don't, like, make your opinions become facts. And honestly, I don't think it's a big deal. It makes the older generations think that generations are dumbasses. Oh. Video where a mom steps up to a teacher teaching LGBTQ to students who are younger than middle school. Yeah, that's, to me, I've heard about this, you know, putting up LGBTQ things in the classroom when you're like talking to kindergartners, it's kind of ridiculous because they can't think for themselves. Like if you start talking about it, you know, they're gonna be thinking, oh, this is a good idea. Let them make the decision for themselves, you know? Like freedom of choice is very important, and when you're younger, the ideas of like what you do is influenced heavily by other people. I mean, I'm not saying that's not true for everything in general. Like a lot of people, you know, are influenced by others still in the older they get, but I'm just saying, I'm not speaking well. When you're younger, you're more likely to be influenced than when you're older. History is not important. Social science is way more needed with these dumbasses. I didn't need to be taught about LGBTQ. I just respect people that respect people. Yeah, I think I've always said this. I'm fine with anyone, like with any group that obviously isn't just a hate crime group, or like hateful group, but like any normal group, like LGBTQ and all that. Yeah, I'm fine with them. But the problem is the people who are in there that you know you end up seeing on social media at least is always the people who make their life dependent on it. And, oh, my life matters so much that you need to know about it. It's like when you know, make something that is cool, like, oh, hey, you're gay, that's fine. Hey, I don't really care. You turn that into, that's the number one thing that everyone needs to know about your life. It's like, oh, that's annoying, bro. Like, I don't want to talk to someone and the first thing they say is I'm gay. Like, I'm not, like, it's just to the point now where we have to, respecting them so hard that it's like, one of the first things you do when you like make a new account for someone is say, what gender are you, or what's your sexuality? It's like why do you need to know this? I don't know, man. It gives them too much pride. Well, I don't know, man. Anyways, just 1 minute left.
I've talked a lot about the problems of Gen Alpha, but there are still many strengths that they have. Gen Alpha has access to more resources, knowledge, and tools than ever before. They're living in an exciting time, with technology advancing at such a rapid pace and them being so adaptable to it. If they're able to use the internet for good rather than bad, they can become some of the most intelligent people on the planet. And they're also born with empathy inside them. The future can be bright for Gen Alpha. All they need is a little guidance and a push in the right direction. We, as people who care, can monitor what our siblings are doing on social media, and as adults,
you're surprised the stream didn't end. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get copyright, but you know, hey, this guy looks like a good guy. I mean, what was this guy? Visual Venture. I'll subscribe to him, sure. I've watched a couple of his videos. I don't think they're bad at all. I think they're pretty good.
Of hard work, and we can be better examples for them to follow. My friends, it's time to stop the internet from destroying this generation. Visual Venture. Wait, before you go, make sure you guys click subscribe here and then watch this video about the hidden...
No, I'm good. Okay, enough. You should watch this video after the video of it ends. Hold on, I have to pull up my own stream to all this stupid, oh yeah, I was watching this earlier. Okay, hold on. I have to click my own stream. Wow, is that fuzzy? Oh, damn. Well, it's annoying. I don't know how to fix that at all.
Trying to create a better rapper than...
What, this? Dude, I'm not trying to watch this guy. This guy's not that good. Okay. Alright, let's go to this. Alright. So there's a part 2 to this video, but I want to recap exactly. So there's, so this video came out, White Kid Shamed for Small Wiener Part 2. And I already watched Part 1, and I published the video of me watching to it too on my channel. So I just want to recap exactly what happened. The last video of the stream. No.
Really?
So basically, the coach, this guy, if I remember correctly, was, oh yeah, didn't he take a picture, or something, and then send it to the whole school, and then, if I remember correctly, they made it at the end. They met up at the end, and there we go. They started kissing. Okay, let's watch part 2.
Coming up on tomorrow's teachings.
Show us! Show us!
Bro. I forgot about. I just, you know, watching these videos, it's like you always like it makes me wonder when I watch these videos every time. By who decides I'm gonna be part of this video? And why do they always like this guy? Bro, he yelled and like this guy.
Tomorrow's teachings.
This is ridiculous acting. And why would you ever want to act in this role? And why is this guy overreacting so incredibly much to the point where the mic is clipping? Like, bro.
Show us! Get him out of here, man. Put your pants on.
Can I help you?
Bro.
Bro!
What are you talking about? Bro, what the hell is this? This is like every I feel like I'm watching like an attention video where it's like showing off like as many things that can get your attention as possible in the beginning. Like as many things. Oh, there's a gun, there's licking in an ear, there's like a doctor talking, there's a guy acting dumb. I've watched all these fake stories already, so I don't want to spoil. Oh, okay.
Jacob suffered a devastating accident while he was making out with his teacher.
Oh, okay, I forgot
landing
about
on
this.
his head and sustained severe brain damage.
Wait. What accident? Wait, let me rewatch this. Am I confused?
Jacob suffered a devastating accident while he was making out with his teacher. He fell
And I
from the
hate the
bridge-
sound effect. It distracts me and it makes me angry. No kissing is that loud.
landing on his head and sustained severe brain damage. He became
No brain damage tells that, bro. No brain damage. Is that a bra, bro? Like what? Bro, who? What the? Why is it so messy here? What is that? Over there.
autistic. Jacob's fortunes with girls.
They always say autistic. I remember someone commented this last time I reacted to one of these videos where it's like, bro, autistic, like, how is this autistic? And my question is, yeah, actually, how is it? Like, do you know what autism is at all? It's not this, let me tell you. Also, again, messy.
Girls had always been meager.
Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jacob. How are you?
Good.
But ever since he acquired his new disability,
Jackie, do you want to go to the winter dance with me?
Oh, my ride's here. I'll see you later, Jacob.
it felt as though any remaining hope.
Okay, so bro got, like, completely left on red in real life, bro. Like, well, it wasn't left on red, but basically left on I don't give a shit.
Had slipped through his fingers entirely.
Mr. Bullet is gonna be here soon.
Mr.
okay?
Bullet, bro?
No! I'm tutoring today.
Yes, you have tutoring every Wednesday. Did you forget?
What
Can
if
I
she's
miss the-
actually busy, bro? Yeah, I'm sorry, but if I got asked out, I don't care how busy I am, I would at least respond or say I'll think about it. Like, hey, I'm just saying the truth, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
No, Jacob.
But I'm not feeling good.
Jacob, I don't want you failing your senior year again. Your teacher is coming today.
So here's the question: he's getting tutored as so basically, from what I'm understanding, he's not going to be put into a class for people who need help. Instead, he's going to put in normal class, which makes no sense. Like how? I don't know. Also, I'm surprised they failed him this many times because they said, "Hey, you're going to fail again." And the modern day school system, like we talked about earlier, is definitely allowing for literally anyone to pass even if they don't show up to school. So why the hell is he not passing? It's unrealistic. Oh, bro, you're just being stupid. You're yapping, bro. Bro, you know, it doesn't have to be realistic. It's a made up story, bro. Okay.
You know what? I know you're my stepson and I'm your stepmom, but you need to listen to my rules, okay? Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm Mr. Henlinson. I'm here for tutoring for Jacob. Mr. Bullet couldn't come in today.
Can't believe his name
Unfortunately,
is
he was
Mr. Bullet.
feeling a little under the weather.
Oh, okay. So you're an 8 in Jacob's class.
That's what I said.
hell's this acting, bro? Oh, okay. Why, like, and if L mom. Mr. Bullet took a bullet to the face, bro. Yeah. Nah, L mom, because for real, like, who's just gonna let someone who claims to be in the class, like, show proof? Like, ask your son, hey, do you know who this is? Like, why are you just letting a random man in the house? And the reason why I say this, by the way, is because I guarantee what's about to happen is some sort of crazy issue is gonna occur with the son, and it's gonna be because of this guy. I just have a feeling it's almost always happened, where this random guy's gonna pull out a gun or something, or start beating up the man. I have no clue, but
Okay.
stepmom, you dummy. I don't really care. Mom, stepmom, same difference.
Thank
Jacob? So, Mr. Bullet was sick today. Mr. Hensley is here to fill in.
Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Mr. Henley. Hi.
Bro, what type of damage he takes to the
Very
head?
hard for him. It's very hard for him to learn.
I always play this sad
make
music,
sure he
bro.
learns
Oh my god.
a lot today. Can I ask, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Iran. Jacob's dad was American, and I miss him so much. Well, I'll let you guys go into it. I'm gonna run, and I'll be back in an hour, okay? Okay, Jacob?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I've
Hey, kiddo.
hereby present
you
all
ready to
boss
give me
with
some
a medal
brain?
of honor and
Your brain of
unlimited
knowledge.
Edward pass.
You
Why?
gotta get all the numbers out of there. So, what do you want to study today? Math? Science?
Hold on. How do you pause? Oh, I forgot how to pause the. What? I get the N-word pass, but I'm not gonna use it, dude. What the heck? I think that boy is acting to not learn to tutor. Okay. How do you pause? Yeah, I don't know. I was like confused because it's like thinking like how does one pause the video? And I realized just press spacebar, bro. Like it's so not hard. Anyways, I don't need an N-word pass. I'm not gonna lie. If I got an N-word pass, like I wouldn't use it because with the N-word pass is like there's an issue. Unless you carry a paper that's signed by that person on you at all times, bro, like you're cooked. Like, bro, if you're white and you're saying that, people are gonna be like, "Oh, bro, you know, why are you saying that?" And then you know, you'll be like, "Oh, I have a pass," and it's like, well, how are you supposed to believe that, bro? How are people supposed to go, "Oh yeah, I believe that"? Like, no. Teachers that drag their cursor to the pause button during an education video. Oh yeah. They'll be like, well, you can't even see the pause button in my screen, but they'll be like, oh, dude. It's like you literally could just click on it. Watch. Click on it. You don't even have to press the pause button. You could click on the video, bro. It's like not that hard.
Anatomy?
Probably mad. The homework that Mr. Bullet gave me. Wait.
What is it?
Mr. Bullet was in class today. So, how is he sick?
Actually, he was sick all day. He just is really good at putting on a brave face. But when he got home, he couldn't do it anymore. So he had to call me. So now I'm here.
Bro, I knew it. Okay, bro. I knew something was weird's gonna happen, bro.
Tough sometimes, so I just want you to know, I'm not just your tutor.
I'm your best friend. Oh, I knew it.
So,
bro, this acting pissing me off because he's like, and then the next second he's saying coherent sentences. Hey, look, this is my math homework, bro. Like that is not realistic at all.
Let's look at this first problem, huh? All right. So it says that Sally has 5 worms.
Bro, well, that's
every
worms.
Subsequent day, Sally collects 3 more worms.
That's a weird problem, bro.
By the 5th day, how many worms does Sally have in total? It's about worms.
I don't even know what the
anything about
problem is.
worms, Jacob?
Not really.
Bro's
Well,
speaking
worms
coherently.
are fascinating creatures. They're really good at fitting in tight little crevices and forcing their way through.
Oh no.
They're very flexible.
I absolutely hate how. Oh my god, bro. I hate this, bro. I hate this with a passion. I know he's leading up to. Yeah, this is just stupid. It's ridiculous. Ugh.
I'm confused.
I'm
There's
confused.
so many different types of worms. There's small worms, average-sized worms, and big worms, and they each fit in tight little holes.
Bro.
It has to really jam itself in there. It's a lot like a math problem. It requires a little bit of manipulation.
Bro says manipulation
get it.
while he's pretty much manipulating. Not really, but.
Well, let me show you. You want to see a real-life worm, Jacob?
Bro.
Check it out.
Mr. Henley, that's your private parts!
It's because we're friends, Jacob. And that's
Bro.
what friends do. They show each other their private parts.
I mean, yeah, like if you're weird, like I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you're a guy's sleepover and you are, yeah, I'm not going deeper into that. Never mind. Imagine if it's on YouTube Kids, bro. I mean, yeah, it'd be weird.
It's okay.
This
You
video
can
was on
touch it.
YouTube Kids, bro. Why is bro?
I don't want to.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
Touch it.
The teacher's aide kidnapped the teacher and assumed his role as the tutor. While browsing YouTube one day, he
Okay. Oh my god, bro. Jacob have gone viral, bro. What? On Kais and April.
discovered that Jacob
What are
had
they
gone
gonna do?
viral, with every streamer discussing his small. He discovered that Jacob had gone viral, with every streamer.
Oh.
Discussing his small penis.
Bro. It just gets worse and worse, bro. A hot dog. It's a hot dog, okay? But show me your protein powder container. I don't have any protein powder at the moment. I'm not gonna lie, protein powder is, I don't want to go into this discussion, but it's kind of, it's alright, but it's not phenomenal. Because it's like, the flavor will taste great for the first couple days, and then after some time, it's like, ugh, it just gets so annoying, and you have to go through it and, like, just keep going, and it's like, ew, I hate it.
It leaked across the entire internet. This revelation consumed
I'm not gonna lie, if I saw a guy standing behind a tree with binoculars, I would absolutely laugh. Like, I wouldn't even, like, think about, like, that's creepy, man. I would just be like, wow, look at this idiot.
leading to a dangerous obsession.
In public? He did not just do that in public.
You know, I think I have a better idea, Jacob. Suck it.
Oh, what the? Oh my god. What? 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 Oh my god, I need a what? Oh! Oh! Did you just see that chunk fly? Oh. Bro. Oh my god. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say there. That they went way too far. Like, yeah, these videos usually are a little too extreme in my opinion, but no, this is too far, bro. This is too far. Why did he have to rewind? Because I had to see it again. Just to, I barely saw it. Okay, just press play. What? What? Why do they keep going to the clock? Wow. Wow. This went from like 0 to 100 real quick. That's a Drake song. I shouldn't say that because guess what? Guess what? If I like Drake, I'm a pedophile confirmed, apparently. Anyways. What is going on? Like, I feel like they literally they took the route of like, let's try to make this as extreme as possible and get as much attention as possible in less than 60 seconds. And they did that. Bomb vest. 2 things getting chopped off. Like, what? This is not even found in like rated R movies at all. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. I exploded, bro. That's pretty funny. Bro, there's no way he lived. Oh, so this mom, by the way, had a bomb vest on, ready to explode a random supposed tutor. Who does that? Who just has a bomb vest and it's like, oh, I'm gonna wear it now suddenly, and suicide bomb myself to save my son, when that really will damage your son and all that. Oh, the logic is so dumb. But, like, of course, you know, it makes plenty of sense.
What? Where am I?
Where am I? I'm confused.
Oh.
Oh.
Where am I? Oh.
Hey, settle down there.
Oh, this guy again. This guy looks so stupid because he's got a gray beard with, like, a blonde hair. And it just looks so weird. Like, you can't have gray beard with that. Like, if it was speckled gray, that's different. But it's pure gray, bro. Like, it just looks stupid.
I'm into it. It's okay. We got you.
What is this place?
You're in a hospital. Well, technically you're in a hotel room next to the hospital.
What?
It's a little...
A hotel room? Why?
Are you familiar with the Karen incidents?
No.
There's a lady killing people, Mexicans.
Bro. What? What is going on with this plot? Like, it makes no sense. His plot makes absolutely zero sense.
Not the Mexicans.
What are they talking about?
Quite full right now, and this is
That's the reason why. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. The writing on this is spectacular. Like, the hospital's full because there's a Karen blowing up Mexicans. What? Bro, that is ridiculous.
You got caught in an explosion. But fortunately, you survived.
Remember when this was about him having a small dick? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, that is actually true. White kid shamed for a small wiener part 2. He's not even, doesn't even have one, so how can he be shamed? This whole entire video, the title, is completely wrong. Wrong title, bro. Like, where are we going with this, bro?
Your injuries were pretty bad in the bomb explosion. But your tutor, he saved your life. He blocked most of the explosion.
Of course he did.
He's a good man for sacrificing himself that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know this is a lot for you to take in right now. But, one, you've been here for 3 months. Another thing is,
So all those Mexicans have been just dying for 3 months. 3 months. Sorry, but that just no. There's a Starbucks coffee thing right there.
Her stepmother. She's a terrorist.
Wait, what is she?
She's a terrorist.
Okay, bro. This is going so south so quick, bro. Like, she's a terrorist, bro. What? Like, how?
She's with the Osama bin Laden.
Oh, okay. Oh. So, their priorities, according to this story, is to blow up random white kids who have nothing to do with anything. Okay.
Terrorists. She's very fortunate that she didn't hurt you more before this.
Who supported the series making a part 2? My guess is that they had this all planned out already. But, you know, that's my assumption.
Bit of good news, though. We did find your real mom. She'll be here soon.
Okay, thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you.
Oh. If you need more support, a family.
Bro has his nails done, by the way. I'm just pointing it out because that means he's probably gay. I shouldn't say this, but you know, I just like it might be something related to the story. Okay, I hate stereotyping. It's probably a bad idea, but dude, it probably is there for a reason. Okay, it probably is. He probably is gay. That the actor's probably not the real, like the actual actor. I'm saying the you know, the guy who's being acted out was probably gay and did something wrong to this. I don't know.
Here's my card.
And the way he's saying, "Oh, we're best friends."
We have a plan.
Yeah, I don't.
I can't believe my mom's a terrorist. Oh my god.
Hey, is everything okay in here? You alright?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You disabled?
What?
Well, my mom says I'm autistic, but I'm special, not disabled.
Bro, this sounds normal, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If that, let's be. Oh, and I also know where this is going, but first off, bro, I hate to say it, but man, if they make the writing where the bomb explosion made him normal again, I'm just gonna. Whoa, wow, guys, it rattled his brain, and now suddenly all the issues are normal again. Like, is that what they're gonna write?
I don't know.
I know what will do the trick.
What?
You have a vagina!
What do you mean?
Bro didn't feel that. Like, I mean, I feel like you would just know, like, instinctively, like, you would know. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. How does this happen? How? Explain how.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You have a vagina!
Calm down.
What are you talking about?
What's wrong with him?
Can you give us a moment?
Don't tell me the doctor gave emergency surgery to him to give him a new body part just so he can have fun. Like, is that really what we're talking about, bro?
What?
Thank you. Give us a moment. Do you remember anything about what happened?
No.
Jacob, your penis was bitten off.
Yeah, I don't know if that's even realistic.
Sorry, but we had no other choice. We gave you a vagina.
Why? What do you mean you had no other choice? This is why the writing just like oh my god. Why am I watching this? Why am I watching this, bro? Why am I watching this? Bro, why am I watching this? That literally makes no sense. Why would you? So instead of replacing a body part, it's like if you lost like your knee. It's like instead of getting a prosthetic, they just said, "Oh, we're giving you a second hand, or no, a third hand." Sorry. It's like, well, I need my knee back, bro. Like, what?
This is a lot for you to take in. You're healing well, and you'll do fine. You'll take good care of it.
Bruh.
Hey, Jacob.
Well, what?
Is it true that you made
Bro
out
is in the gangster class, bro, full of gangsters.
Toast Miles and you fell off a bridge?
Dude, I told you already. My mom told me everything.
Shut up, man. I'm not talking to you. Nobody's talking to you here. Keep your mouth shut.
Alright guys, my name is Mr. Lumbar. You guys can call me Mr. L. The name of the game today is detention.
Why is he in detention, bro? That do-rag doesn't fit him well. Yeah, it looks stupid. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, no phones. Right? No talking. No horseplay. Come on, get your workout. I got papers great.
Sorry, Teach. Medical emergency. Jacob. Sorry, man.
Dude. This is the worst one they've made yet. Guaranteed worst one. Worst one. Like in this, like, oh my god. The fatigue takes away from my enjoyment. I'm simply absorbing information and not thinking about it. This was a typo. Imagine if there weren't captions. Oh, the was a typo? Oh.
You forgot your vaginal ointment? You're going to need this. Jacob, it's very important that you don't forget to take your vaginal ointment. You do not want your vagina
That
to swell
reaction's
up
so
and
stupid.
close.
Oh my god.
Vaginal ointment?
Gang, you have a vagina?
Now, class, this is attention.
Very important. Do not forget to take this immediately after class.
First he had a small wiener, now he has a vagina?
Yeah, why is he in detention though? Seriously. Like, and I don't understand.
Jacob? Why don't you come to the front class?
I hate how he acts, bro. He's too... Bro, this is ridiculous. He seemed fine earlier,
I can
bro.
smell your vagina from here.
Shut up.
You having a hard time getting over there?
Yes, Mr. L.
Show us.
Let's show you what?
What?
Your vagina.
Bro, this is like getting so weird. Oh my god. Oh my god. How is this allowed on YouTube? I don't know. Like, this is... Yeah, they're not showing anything, but the ideas are just crazy, bro.
Right, guys? Are we all curious? Want to see it?
Bro, what?
Show us.
Bro sounds... Bro looks so uncomfortable with what he's saying.
Hey, dog, stop yapping and show us your coochie, or I'm finna crash out.
Oh god, not this again, bro.
Hey, dog, stop yapping and show us your coochie, or I'm finna...
They really repeat the same line. Last time it says, stop yapping and show your meat, little white boy. And this time it's, I'm gonna crash out. Stop yapping or I'm gonna crash out.
Hey, dog, stop yapping and show us your coochie, or I'm finna crash out.
I'm sorry, but like, bro, why? He's such a bad gang member because... Well, I'm just assuming, but you know, like, what guy's gonna have a gun randomly in the middle of stupid school? You're probably in a gang, because if you're in a gang, you have real ops, right? And then you have to... But first off, who brings a gun to detention? Like, that's the worst thing you can do. And the teacher's like, oh, yeah, he's probably gonna be like, oh, it's fine, hey, I didn't see anything, bro. This is not detention, this is stupid, oh, have fun class. Like, what? Were there any metal detectors in the entrance? Yeah, that is a real question.
Okay.
Holy shit.
they bleeped that. They bleeped out the swear word, bro. Oh my god. Why? Why would you do that? That's so stupid. You don't bleep out anything else besides the one word, which is the S word. Oh no, you said shit. Oh no.
Ew. Oh my god, he really has one, guys. Look at his mangina. It was like
Bro, wait. It's in the front though? Like what? Why it's in the front? It should be in the back. What?
Look at crab after eating tacos.
Of course he took a photo. He's so weird.
Get him out of here, man. Put your pants on.
I hate that. Put your pants on, bro. Even though you just said, "Oh, I want to see it." You're an idiot. You're an idiot, bro. You don't even know what you want. Like, make up your mind. God damn.
How do you pee with that?
Hey, Jacob.
Jackie.
Pussy's in the front? Is it actually? Wait, am I stupid? Oh, I guess I'm stupid.
I heard about your accident. It's okay. There's no need to be hard on yourself. Why don't we hang after school?
Yeah.
Cool. Come on.
W woman.
Hey, I wanted to say I heard about your surgery. How your penis is gone? How you have a vagina?
Dang.
What's wrong?
Well, Jackie, you see, I've liked you for so long.
Now bro says coherent sentences again.
Now that we're sitting here, I have a vagina.
Jacob, I have a penis. I'm transgender.
Okay, that's okay.
Wait. That means...
It means we can sleep together.
Oh!
Bro.
Yes!
My last relationship didn't work out. He had a small penis.
Well, I'm confused. I'm not going into it.
I used to have a small penis and I was made fun of so much for it. And, now that I have a vagina, I think this is going to work out.
Bro.
This is going to work out.
Jackie and Jacob's journey to parenthood leads them to a baby, with Jacob
What?
carrying the child for them. But as their dream begins to take shape, a grave complication arises, threatening everything they've hoped for.
Oh. What was that? What, they're just gonna end the video? They're just gonna... Oh my god, they're gonna make a part 3 out of this, bro?
From tomorrow's teachings.
What's his name? Oh, shoot.
Hey everyone, it's YXL Solid from tomorrow's...
It's YXL Sloth. Bro, that sounds like... YSXL? That sounds like a gang, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I shouldn't say that, but I'm just gonna say it anyways because, bro, like, you're literally the one person that acts like a gang member every time. I'm sure you're not actually, but, I don't actually believe he is, but...
teachings. I hope you learned a very valuable lesson today.
What is that lesson? Please elaborate. I have no clue what the lesson is.
Make sure you guys treat others the way you want to be treated. If you
Bro, what? How is that the lesson? How? The only reason why that's the lesson is because you said it, bro. Okay.
learned something valuable today, make sure you guys share and subscribe.
Guys, Karen Hunts Mexicans Part 3 is almost here.
The fact that the title, bro, is ridiculous.
Full-length film in July. Get ready for the movie of the century.
Okay. Wow, that's my own stream. Alright, well, I'm supposed to wait. Oh yeah, I have where is it? Bro, what?
It's been a long year since I've done a Ring cameras video.
Alright, we got one more video and then that's it.
As As it turns out, people are still creeps. And
The only reason why I'm watching this, by the way, is because I put it as the title, and I don't want to clickbait. So, you know.
Those have surfaced, so let's look at some of them.
Okay.
This first video is a very real and grisly reminder that danger can be following you anywhere at any time, even to your front door. And it can be a lesson, especially for women.
First time I didn't clickbait, bro? No.
Surroundings, especially before opening your front door.
So, what does that black guy do? Oh, I meant black shadowy guy. Because it doesn't... I wouldn't say he's a black guy, just saying he's... what is that? What's he doing? What? Oh, the hood? Oh, he's wearing a hood. Okay. Wow. He almost got in. Dude, honestly, that's scary because I first was like, oh, he's kind of running slow. But then I realized if you don't immediately lock your door when you walk in the house, like, you're cooked. And I'm not gonna lie. Like, sometimes the door, I don't lock the door immediately when I get in the house. Mr. Nightmare overall is at least the most realistic horror YouTuber ever that Nuke Tops 5. Oh yeah, Nuke Tops 5 sucks. Chills his eye.
As you just saw, a mother holding her infant daughter unknowingly leads a man to her front door and was mere seconds away from him getting inside. As the man approaches the driveway, you can see him pulling up the mask over his face to conceal his identity, clearly with premeditated intentions.
This guy was stalking her, bro.
The daughter takes notice to him as the mother is still completely oblivious to the approaching threat. Luckily, she makes it inside
she locked the
and
door
shuts
so
the door
fast.
She only realized what had just happened after looking through the terrifying ring footage. The woman made a report to the police
real? I would
as soon
assume
as she
so.
saw the footage. And what the police said was disturbing. There had been a series of reports of a brutal and violent rapist in the area targeting women and children.
Oh, hell no.
Suspected that he and this man were the same person. No sane person leaves their house with a full face mask such as this one if they're not knowingly about to commit a serious crime.
Yeah, that's
to conceal
true.
their identity.
Jeez.
The woman in the video
What's his
may
name?
have saved her
How are we
and her
supposed to know?
child's life just by the skin of her teeth. If you're not convinced of just how often this kind of thing happens, here's a similar video. A young college-age looking girl is coming home, letting herself into her house. Not even 5 seconds after she enters the home, two large men step on the porch, and the one in front immediately tries to open the door.
I want to see how fast this actually happens. Wow. Yeah, I'd be scared of that guy, I'm not gonna lie. What's all that noise, bro? You're 6'2", you're brave? Yeah, he looks like he's tall, and he's... What's all that noise, though, bro? Why are they calling... I'm not gonna lie, why are you calling the police, though? Like, I mean, unless you saw that, I don't know, man. The girl's panicking, what do you think? Oh, it's true.
Some people think the men looked genuinely confused and may have had the wrong house. However, the short window of time between the girl entering the house and the men stepping on the porch would have definitely allowed them to see the girl.
I mean, this was not really, I don't know.
Anyone who just tries to open the door to a house surely must know they have the right house, or at the very least, know who lives in the house. It could also be argued that when the man turns to his friend behind him, he's making mention of the camera, and so he pretends to think he has the right house by sticking around and knocking, despite the obvious screams from the girl inside as she notices the men at the door. It seems they only run off after the girl starts screaming, "We're calling the police."
Yeah, I mean, yeah, now you think about it.
So unlike the first video, there's no 100% proof of whether these guys had bad intentions or not.
It's hard. See, the thing is, it's hard to get like intentions because not everyone's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, here's my intentions," you know.
Grab the girl, or if they genuinely had the wrong house, is up for debate. Because there's no further
yeah, it's
info
kind
on
of
this
hard.
Video.
Well, I don't know why you
The
added
second
this to the
one.
list, though, buddy.
Still, everything about the men's actions was sketchy. In this video, on the other hand, what's going on couldn't be more clear. In the early morning hours on October 16th in Kent, Washington, a couple seen returning
Oh my
home.
God!
The husband is
wow, that was cool looking.
unlocking the door, and seconds later, as the man's wife follows behind, she turns.
Why do Americans not lock their doors? Most people do, but there are like communities in America where it's just so safe that people don't lock their doors because it's normal. I do not live in one of those communities. I'm not saying my area is dangerous, but it's like there are people who do try to pick doors and locks and stuff, and or they try to steal cars. It's the thing. But yeah, it's very rare to be in. I don't know for sure, but I feel like in most America, I feel like most places are not just somewhere where you can just not lock your door. But there are places.
Her head to a gun-wielding suspect chasing behind her. She acts quickly and runs inside, locking the front door. The suspect then spots the ring camera and hits it repeatedly with his gun, effectively breaking the device.
Nah, hits it with the gun? No.
It's at this time that you can notice a second man there as well.
Oh my God.
The couple spent their night at a casino, and for this reason, the wife believes the two men followed them home from the casino, hoping to rob them of any of their winnings. Fortunately, they made it inside safely. The suspect with the gun was identified by police as 18-year-old Al Hussein Drameh.
He's 18 and he's doing this, bro?
He faced multiple charges, including burglary in the first degree, and he pleaded not guilty to all of them.
Imagine being 18 and just deciding, I'm gonna ruin my life and try to, rob people. Like, I mean, it sounds cool on paper, I guess, like, oh, I'm gonna rob these people and I'm gonna get so much money, bro. And yeah, working like a normal man is not exactly ideal, but like, dude, it's a lot more appealing than going behind bars. You know, especially at 18, you're young. You have so much like room to decide what you're gonna do, so much room to like make good choices, and you pick the worst one. Yeah, the door closed very fast too. That was pretty good.
A little more paranormal. This was caught on a TikToker named Nolan Brock's indoor Ring security camera while he was sleeping on the couch. At 1:39
oh, I didn't even see
in the
him
morning,
sleeping on the couch.
He's awoken to the pantry doors opening and some kind of cracks or bangs coming from either inside the pantry or from the doors themselves.
Your paranormal videos are weird because most of them are easy to fake.
With the fan running, the thought of it being a draft wasn't out of the question per se.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think of
He
that.
ignored it and tried to go back to sleep.
Could be
4
anything.
minutes later, at 1:43, this happened.
Okay, yeah, I mean, that is a little ridiculous, but I mean, I'm not gonna... Bro has a cat and the cat just runs away, really.
Yanked shut. And this officially removes any possibility of a draft being the cause of the doors moving.
Yeah, I mean, it did look like someone...
slept in his bed the rest of
but...
the night.
I'm not gonna lie, if I had happened, I'd be scared.
From inside of a house instead of the front porch. And this one can play on one of the biggest fears of a lot of people. And that is someone lurking around your house as you sleep.
Dude, oh my God, that is a huge fear of mine of like, what if someone breaks in the house while I'm in a deep sleep? And like, what am I gonna do? If I'm in a deep enough sleep, bro, I'm not waking up. I've had deep sleeps before because I know this because I've slept through alarms.
Wichita, Kansas. A family's Ring cameras captured some terrifying video footage of a stranger standing directly over sleeping 15-year-old Anaya Robinson at around 2:30 a.m. on a Friday night. This was the footage captured.
Oh no. What is he doing? Man,
Anaya
that's
said once she opened
creepy,
her eyes,
bro.
She felt like she was in a scene from a horror movie, seeing somebody sitting over her, watching her that she didn't know. Anaya rushed to her mother Angel's room, screaming there's somebody in the house. And after being jolted awake, Angel made sure her 2-year-old daughter and Anaya...
Why would you turn on the lights? Why would you do that? Why, if you're trying to be sneaky, don't turn on the lights.
Safe in a room before calling the police.
Goodbye.
Wichita police responded quickly, but the intruder was already gone. It's likely the boy entered the house simply through the front door.
Oh, they took drugs. Yeah, a lot of break-ins involve drugs. So
clearly caught his face, and using this footage, the police acted on a tip and were able to arrest a 14-year-old boy whose name was not released.
14-year-olds? Oh my God!
Burglary and theft charges.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
In November 2021, a woman reported on Twitter that a creepy-looking man had been standing outside of her apartment almost every night for an entire month. She included a few of the videos caught by her Ring camera, and it shows the man creepily standing there for extended periods of time, facing her door.
Dude, ew.
At certain points, he can be heard speaking.
Well, I'm assuming she did call the cops. Like, they're posting online and calling the cops, I'm assuming, but if they didn't, it's weird. I mean, what are the cops really gonna do, though? Like, you can't really... I guess it's loitering? I don't know.
What he says is impossible to hear. The woman resorted to posting this on Twitter after her complaints to the police apparently fell on deaf ears.
Yep, okay. I mean, the guy hasn't done anything wrong.
It was a few days after her initial post that she posted an update stating that her friends and family confronted the man, which seemingly got him to stop. Additionally, the post going viral prompted her building security.
So yeah, putting it online was actually a good decision. Good.
I can't seem to find her Twitter profile anymore, so there don't appear to be any updates on the matter.
Why
in this
play that?
last video, an El Paso resident's Ring camera catches what appears at first to be a woman in danger seeking help at their front door in the middle of the night. But this may be a much more sinister situation than that.
She's probably running away from someone who's abusing her.
At first, the woman appears to be in distress, possibly on the run from someone, crying and pleading for help. But things start getting suspicious when she hides anytime a car is approaching.
Well, it's not that suspicious. I mean, maybe she's trying to hide from someone and she doesn't know what the car looks like. I don't know. What if this is the car that she knows what it looks like in the car?
Is she hiding from a specific person?
Patrols the area over and over. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
perhaps
possible.
trying to not be seen from any passerbys.
That's not that suspicious. I don't know what's wrong with that. If you're trying to hide from someone, you're gonna try to not make sure. Because what if like the person goes into another car, right? It's like, oh well, you know. Bro, how does this person not wake up with all the dogs going like crazy, bro? How deep of a sleep do you have to be in?
After the neighbor's driveway light turns on, the car's headlights approach from the right, and she's seen casually walking away, presumably to get in that unseen car, perhaps because her driver was growing paranoid that too much attention was being drawn, so they needed to leave.
I'm confused.
Now you could say that's just a far-fetched theory of mine.
Yeah,
but
it is.
A month later, El Paso police arrested a woman who was charged with burglary of habitation. That woman was Krista Nicole Cordeau. The woman in the video looks identical to the woman in this mugshot. The charge this woman faced is defined as the act of entering any building illegally with the plan to do something serious.
I don't know.
Such as harming the owner, damaging property, or stealing. Suddenly, the prospect that this woman could have been trying to trick an unsuspecting person into opening their door doesn't seem so far-fetched. As always, keep your doors locked. And be careful who you open them to.
They don't look the same. I don't know. Oh, I gotta save this for later. No, I'm not gonna watch this right now. But yeah, I'm interested in this. Save. Watch later. Alright, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed. With that, I am gone. I hope everyone has a good Father's Day if you're in the U.S. for tomorrow. Make sure to hang out with your father if you have him still alive. Because, you know, family's important. You gotta show love time to time. And with that, I'm gone.